Thank you. You lied when you read out the will. It was mine. Mine! Oh, I knew it!
Does it matter anymore?
Of course it does. I shall stay here as a poltergeist until the end of time, safe in my own abode.
Like you said, the villagers will come and knock the house down for wood and stone. Let's move on. There are more important things we need to do.
So you solved my riddles and found the Moonblade. I am most glad about this. But you misread my testament and did not allow Nesto to receive what I intended him to. You should know that ghosts do not particularly like such things. Some would even try to kill you for it, but apparently you did it to do good. So I will forgive you. Your forces have grown stronger than those of an ordinary ghost.
Who are you?
I was once a famous armorer. You saw the awards that I received from the surrounding counties, but this was long ago, and I need them no more. Matteo was my apprentice, by the way, skilled but impatient too, and never ever satisfied. I knew your father as well. When he was still human, he fell in love with a woman from the mountains. You were born in a harsh winter, and they gave you to Jata, for your father knew your birth was against the rules of the Eternal Council.
How did you die?
One day, some men came knocking on my door, men that I'd never seen in the mountains. One of them, who they call Victor, asked some questions about your father, specifically if he had any children. He somehow knew I was hiding something and used strange forces against me. But I told him nothing. On the contrary, as he saw no danger in me, he spoke freely of his plans to his companions. I later wrote the strange words down and gave them to an old, wise friend of mine, a man called Sophistos. When they left, I sent the letter to Sophistos so he could know about the plans. But then all went wrong. The letter never seemed to arrive, and I slowly realized why Victor had spoken so freely of his plans. He had poisoned me. By this time there was nothing I could do. So I wrote my will and added a note about the Moonblade that was meant for you to find. When I died, I used my powers to take the Moonblade with me and hide it in the Twilight World. Doing so, I was refused my peace and had to become a ghost.
Why did you hide the Moonblade for me?
I was told to watch over you, and your father gave me the Moonblade, an ancient weapon carried by those preparing to become the final guide. It was forged from a material from the moon itself, and plunged into these mountains. Your father said that if anything happened, I should have the blade ready to give you. The years passed, you grew up, and nothing happened. The blade became old and rusty, and I almost forgot about it, until...
Your nephews, Nesto and Don.
Ah, the two good-for-nothings. I knew they wouldn't last too long without getting into serious trouble, but I see they gave their life for you, and still help you along your way. Honorable. My boys, I am proud.
Thank you for all that you've done for me. Farewell.
There are still things I need to tell you. Scarlet.
Thank you for all that you've done for me. Farewell.
There are still things I need to tell you.